In a busy city, there lived a beggar at the railway station. Every day, he would ask passengers for money as trains came and went. This was his life, and he thought it would never change. One day, while begging as usual, he noticed a well-dressed, good-looking man stepping off the train. The beggar thought to himself, "This man must be very rich. If I ask him for help, he will surely give me a good amount of money." The beggar stopped the man and asked for money. But the man looked at him and said something that would change his life forever. "You always beg from others, but have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar replied, "But I'm just a beggar, sir. I always ask because I have nothing to give." The businessman looked at him firmly and said, "If you can't give, then you have no right to ask. I'm a businessman, and I believe in give and take. If you have something to give me, then I'll give you money in return." After saying this, the businessman boarded the train and left. The beggar sat there, thinking deeply about the man's words. "Maybe I don't receive much money because I never give anything in return," he thought. "But I'm just a beggar with nothing to offer. What can I possibly give to others?" After that day, he decided that whoever gave him money, he would give something in return. But something troubled him. For days, he kept asking himself, "What can I, a beggar, give in return?" On the fourth day, as he sat at his usual corner of the train station, he noticed little flowers blooming nearby. Suddenly, an idea struck him. What if I give flowers to people in return for their money? He loved this idea and quickly picked a few flowers. When he asked for money on the train that day, he gave flowers in return to anyone who helped him. People loved this kind gesture and happily kept the flowers with them. They smiled and seemed much happier to help him. From that day on, he would pick flowers in the morning and give them to people when he asked for help during the day. He noticed that more people started giving him money. But whenever he ran out of flowers, only a few people helped him. One day, while asking for help on the train, he saw the same businessman who had inspired him. The beggar immediately approached him happily and said, "Sir, today I have something to give you. Please give me some money, and I'll give you flowers in return." The businessman happily gave him money and accepted the flowers. "Beautiful," he said with a smile. "You have become a businessman just like me. Congratulations." When he left, his words made the beggar think even more deeply. He realized that the power to change his life was in his own hands. Excited, he ran out of the train and shouted, "I will not beg anymore. I'm now a businessman." People around thought he had gone crazy, but he didn't care. He left the train station that day. He had finally found his key to success. 6 months later, at the same train station, something amazing happened. The man who used to beg for money was now a successful businessman, boarding a train for a business trip. He looked completely different, well-dressed, confident, and successful. At the station, he met the same businessman who had changed his life. He walked up to him with confidence and extended his hand for a handshake. "Do you recognize me?" he asked. The businessman looked puzzled and replied, "No, I don't. Have we met before?" "Yes, we have met twice," he replied with a smile. "Don't you recognize the beggar you once spoke to?" The businessman's eyes widened in amazement. "Oh, yes, I remember. You're the beggar I once refused to give money to, and the second time, I bought flowers from you. You look so different today." "Yes, I was that beggar. But today, I'm a successful flower merchant traveling for business. You taught me a great lesson. I didn't realize that we only receive when we give, until the day I met you. After giving flowers to people, I understood how business works. I realized I had always been a businessman, but never saw myself as one. You changed my thinking, and my life turned around for the better. I used the money I received to buy more flowers, and today I run the biggest flower business in the city. Thank you for the lesson you taught me. The two men smiled warmly and went their separate ways, both successful in their own journeys. This story teaches us about the universal law of giving and receiving, and the incredible power of how we see ourselves. The way we think about ourselves becomes our reality. When we believe we're not capable of success, it affects our entire life, just like the beggar did at first. But when we change our mindset and start seeing ourselves differently, amazing things can happen. We also learn that we receive more when we give to others first. Success isn't just about taking, it's about creating value for others. Remember, you have the power to change your life. It all starts with how you see yourself and what you're willing to give to the world.